morning, everyone. This is Eva with Stitching in the Interlake. Thank you so very much for joining me today. It is Sunday, the 7th of November. Why do I keep wanting to say January? I wish that it was this nice weather in January here. But anyway. So yeah, it is, we are the first Sunday of November. Soon it will be Advent. Advent is starts at the last Sunday of November. It's only about 3 weeks away, I guess. And so anyways, like time is just moving on. And so before you know it, we're going to wake up and it's December. And then it's New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Like, oh my gosh, can you imagine? Then we'll be starting 2022. So it's, yeah, quite the thing. So anyway, yesterday I was working on, again, Father Christmas. And I finished up right down here on his cloak. Or his, whatever he's wearing. And right now I'm up around here. And so I'll show you that. And Miss, let me see here. No, it won't let me. Okay, come on. Why is that dark? There. No. Sorry. It's, yeah. Oh, okay. Right there. Sorry. I'm bad. I'm just whacked out. So there's Miss Twinkletoes, Lily Bell herself. And Jonah is outside. And he's enjoying this beautiful day. We are supposed to start getting snow Tuesday, Wednesday. And the temperatures are starting to go down, back down to just above 0 and then below 0. So anyway, let me show you how far I have gotten on Father Christmas. Let's see here. I got this right. Oh, there. No. Okay. So right now I'm up here by the moon. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the moon. This is the owl over here. And there's another owl over here. But anyway, this is, see, I finished down the front of Father Christmas all the way down here. So then my next thing is to do down here. But I just, yeah, I'm just going to start working on this blue. See this, all this dark blue right there? I'm going to start working on that. Now, yesterday I told you how tired I was, right? Well, I stayed up all day and I put my clocks back. I took my pills later just to make sure that it was at the same time that I would normally take it. So anyway, this morning I'm tired. I think it's because of the time change. And I think as soon as this video is done, I'm laying down on the sofa. And I'm hoping to have a snooze. So anyway, yeah. How are you all doing with the time change? If you change it, like it's just I wish they would stop doing this. I just wish that they would just stop doing this. Nobody wants it anymore. It's an illusion, right? It's not like we're gaining an hour or losing an hour. It's an illusion, right? So the sun comes up earlier in the morning. It's only because our clocks went back, right? Not because it actually comes up earlier. So I hope that they change that and stop doing this time change. Now I know that I think it's 19 or 20 states in the U.S. are petitioning the government to stop time change. So, before I start stitching, I want to remind you that this will be a GIVE away from now until the 6th of December. So it's called Christmas Eve Angels. It's a beautiful, beautiful kit. Comes with everything. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. It's an 11 count. And I don't know exactly where I picked this up, but I know I got it through Amazon. Okay. But I don't know what store it's Needle Kung Fu cross stitch. Like I said, I'm tired. Not seeing things straight. But it's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know. I'll have to see. I'd like to get it in a 14 count maybe. So, anyway, if you want to know how to be entered into this, okay, I will tell you that first of all, you must be a subscriber to my channel. You have to be a subscriber. And second is you got to look back in my video to find out what the question is. And you have to figure out the answer. So, would you believe it? I only have, so far, 5 names. Jeannie, Natasha, Cheryl, Judy, Roberta. So if I've forgotten anybody, please let me know. Okay? Because I could have easily have forgotten somebody. But, yeah, I've only got 5 names. Like, where are the rest of you? You don't like printed, or you've won before and you're bowing out, or you don't like this subject matter, which is all fine. I got you. But I have 241 subscribers. So where's everybody else? It's just, yeah. But just think, if nobody else goes in, you guys have a 1 in 5 chance of winning it. So, yeah, it's a beautiful kit. It's an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous kit. Thankfully, it's not until December, so I can get into my next pay period. So, but yeah, otherwise not much else. I set the clocks back last night before I crawled into bed. And I stayed up until 9 o'clock, which was No, it was 8:15. That's what it was. It was 8:15 new time. So that was 9:15 the old time. So yeah, because I didn't want to have it that I got up too early. Well, you know what happened. So yeah, but I think I'm going to lay down because I'm just what did somebody say? Jet lag? It's like jet lag? Yeah, that's what it is. So, and they say the worst day for driving is the day after the time change. Because most people aren't out on Sunday, where they have to go to work and that. So the worst one is Monday after a time change. So a lot of people are sleepy and they don't feel good and all that. Like it just plays havoc on your system. Unreal. This is for Jeannie. I'm up to chapter 11 of Extinction. Oh, is it ever good? I read a lot last night. I read a lot. Read for about 3 hours. And is it ever good? It is getting so much better. It's just flowing. It's a little bit harder to get used to where it's in a different part of the world, right? There's one part taking place in Seattle, and there's one place in one story taking place in Madagascar, and another part of the story taking place in Mauritius. And yeah. So last night I was busy there looking on Google Earth, trying to find every place. Because I have to follow along where it's actually happening. So if the book says that they're at such and such an intersection, then I have to go and look and see what's there. So I look it up on Google Earth and I look around and yeah. So that's how I like to know the area where it's taking place, whether it's in Canada, the U.S., Madagascar, Australia, Europe. It doesn't matter. I have to know what it looks like in that area. And especially when the authors talk about landmarks. Like there was a castle here, or there's this there, and there's, the last book I read was around Pigeon Ford, Tennessee, and Weaverville, and that. So I had to go and look it up. That it was. It's very interesting. I like it where they use absolutely real places and incorporate that in to the story. I really like that. So Jeannie, you better hurry up and read. And yeah, because the book gets really good. I think it's one of the better ones. And Yeah. I don't know if this is going to be an ELE or an extinction level event where, the world is really going to, there's very few survivors. And, because there are post apocalyptic and there's, oh, the grid down situation, but the majority of people are still alive afterwards, and they start looting and all that kind of stuff. But in an extinction level event, it's, you know, very few people survive. And so, yeah, it would be, I kind of like those kind of books, you know. It just, to me, it makes it more realistic that if something like this did happen, you know, and in this book it's the moho, which is the moho ver ver is itchik, something like that. It's a zone between the mantle of the earth and the core, I guess, in that area. And they believe that that's filled with magma and stuff like that. And so in the book, it's where there is a new island from a water volcano. And then all of a sudden, the earth starts to split, and the seawater goes in to the moho, and everything is just splitting. So it's kind of like putting a drop of water in hot grease. Like you hear that popping, and it bounces up and that. So we'll see where this goes. We'll see where this goes. Alexa, TV off.
Okay.
I had the TV on, and I had it on pause there and that. Oh, yesterday I was playing Christmas music, and it's I got my friend here to it was holiday favorites or something. So it had all these different songs, types, or genres. No, that's not right. Style, country, Nat King Cole, Bing Crosby, and they had Michael Bublé and Bare Naked Ladies. So, a variety of people or groups. And it's really a nice mix to have that. But, yeah. So, anyways, I'm just going to do a little bit of stitching here, and I think I am just going to lay down because I am just, yeah. I really think it has something to do with that the time change last night. Yeah. So, but otherwise, not much else is happening. I'm just gonna stitch. Um, I was gonna say the other day, I got up from my chair here, and it was in the evening, and I was getting ready to head to bed. It was after the news. And I went to get up, and I just I just fell down. And yeah, poor Lilybell was scared. It's a good thing. Like you know, when things like that happen to you, you fall or you um, an accident happens in front of you, or whatever it is, your brain slows down and processes it slower. Well, that's the way, like what they had in the Matrix, right? Where it was just slow movement. Okay. And so, anyway, when I was doing that, when I was falling, I, I was at first going towards Lilybell's bed, and she was in it. And so somehow I kind of pushed myself over and I landed on the outside of the bed instead of inside the bed. But then I thought my wrist was going to break because I landed right on, and my hand here went right down on top. So, yeah, I was blessed then. Must have been my guardian angel watching over me, and Lilybell's guardian angel. And didn't want to cut. Didn't want to cut. Maybe my scissors are starting to go. These are just small scissors I picked up at Dollarama or Dollar Tree or something. I don't know. I think maybe I got them online. I don't know. But yeah. So I already broke this wrist once back in 1988. I fell when I was working. I was working at a turkey hatchery, and I had to work in the um, hatchers, and they had to be washed out. So I was there and I slipped and fell on the hose, and I went down and my ankle or my wrist broke. And yeah, it was not pleasant. And we believe at the same time I broke or cracked some ribs because of that, like the force and it pushed me. So, because they said it was a long time ago when I don't know when it was. There was an x-ray of my back or something like this. And I didn't even know it. And they told me, they said, do you realize that I don't know, cracked ribs or broke ribs, or I'm not sure. I don't know what they exactly said, but there was something going on there. And a cracked rib is a broken rib, so I guess it's one and the same. But anyway, and I said I had no knowledge of it whatsoever. None. And they said, well, it was old. And that was, I don't know how many years ago that was. And they said it was old. And I had no idea. No idea. So then I asked, is it possible when I fell and broke my wrist that I could have done something? And they said, yeah. Yeah. So, not no fun. Not no fun. But I know when the weather changes, or there's a storm system, or pressure changes, or something, I get sore in my back here on my right side. And yeah, it hurts then because it's hard to breathe and hard to sit, and I'm always uncomfortable in that. So thankfully, there's nothing right now. So I watched Laura's live yesterday, and it was very good. Thank you, Laura, for a fantastic live. And it was really a good one yesterday. I enjoyed that one. And there seemed to be not as many of us on there. But the ones that were on there were just lively talkers and interesting subjects and that. And the hour just slipped right by. So I was going to ask. I had looked on. I was going through my Facebook, and for some reason this pie recipe came up, and it was easy to make. Four ingredients. One was a tub of Cool Whip. Two was a packet of Koolaide crystals. Three was a can of evaporated milk. No, not evaporated milk. Sweetened condensed milk. And four was the graham cracker pie crust. And it was, I'm going to see here if that's the same color. Yep. And it was just so easy. You mix up the Cool Whip and the Kool-Aid right in that same bowl that the Cool Whip comes in. Then you put your sweetened condensed milk, and you fold the Cool Whip into the sweetened condensed milk, and you pour it into the pie crust, graham cracker crust, and you cool it let it set for about 4 or 5 hours, and you've got it. And they say it's really good. Now, the one there that they were showing was the strawberry one, but they also did one that was lime, and I don't know what else. But they're supposed to be really, really good. Now, sweetened condensed milk, I can probably make it with almond milk. Because all you do is just, you kind of cook it down and add sugar to it, and it becomes caramelized, and that's how you get your sweetened condensed milk. So, but I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that. And of course, you can put garnish on it, put extra Cool Whip on the top, for the strawberry one, you could cut strawberries. You could even put cut strawberries right in the pie, before it goes into the pie plate, like mix it up in there. And that, has anyone tried that? I'd be curious. And that, but you can look it up. And the lady that was showing this, how to do it, she said she didn't know where it came from. She didn't know who figured this out to do this. But it was, could have been Depression era. Maybe they did it with, you used to have years ago Dream Whip and like the powdered, and you'd have to make it yourself. And then they came out with the ones in the the tubs. And so yeah, but you can do all, like there's so many flavors of Cool Whip, like black cherry, raspberry, which would be my favorite, and anything along that line. So I'm rather curious, have any of you tried that? Are you going to try it? I'll see if I can link it up, okay? And if I can, I'll leave it in the description box down below. Okay. So, but yeah, I'm just hanging out today. Not doing a whole heck of a lot. Just quiet. But I am going to lay down here right away because I know I can't make it. There's no way I can make it. No way. So, but I'm making good progress. Like, now, I know some of you say that you cannot work on the same project all of the time. I find that easier. I don't like to go from, project to project to project to project. Laura, you've got so many projects. Start it. It is time to finish some up. Honestly, it is time to finish some up. And I know it's exciting to do hauls and all that, but you really need to get some of these ones done just for your own satisfaction, just to hold it up and say, see, I got one done. At least that is for me. But I have small victories. So as I'm working on with this color, which is 762, and I get this dark blue worked on, which is, just a minute, come on, get in there, which is this color, see? That when I get that done, it's there's a great sense of accomplishment getting that one done. It really is. It's just when I put that last stitch in for that color, it's like, oh, I got that one done. And it's wonderful. It is just wonderful to feel that. It's almost like a mini finish, and every stitch I put in, it brings that one step closer. It fills it in. It gives more definition. Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of whips. I do. Not nearly how Natalia, Lovecraft Forever, or Laura, Stitching with Laura, has done. And I would like Laura to have one done. I would like to see one finished. Like a bigger one. One like this size, right? And yeah, I know she starts some, and then later on she goes on to one of her whips, and she works on that for a while and might pick up another one. And yeah, I just get to going, and it's like, oh, it's one less stitch I have to do, and I'm one stitch closer to being finished, and which is nice. So Anyway, on that note, I'm just going to finish this stitch and I will show you here. Alrighty. So, sorry. Wait a minute. Let's go. Oh, let's go this way. All right. Where am I? Right here. So I'm going to continue working on this. And then I think I might come across here. And then I'll start working down here. So it just all of a sudden, things start to reveal themselves. So anyway, if you're just passing through and you found my channel, thank you so very much for taking time out of your busy day to stop and watch, my channel. It means absolutely the world to me. I know that people will say that and it's just frivolous. They just say it without any meaning. I mean it. I feel it so deeply in my heart and in my soul. And I want to thank you all for spending the time and to watch me. So thank you again. And if you are just passing by, please consider subscribing and also like my channel. Comment below if you would like. And tell me a little bit about yourself. What are you stitching? Are you a counted person? Are you a printed person? Do you do diamond painting? And I do diamond painting on this channel. It's few and far between, and it all depends on the kit. Last kit I was working on, was not clicking. Nothing was working with it. So anyway, thank you. Thank you to all my returning subscribers. Oh, you all mean, I just don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. So thank you. So may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. And God loves you, and so do I. So thank you again so very much. I say prayers for each and every one of you each day, sometimes twice a day, 3 times a day, whatever it is. I pray for you all. So on that note, please enjoy your Sunday. Remember to keep Sunday holy. And from Miss Lilybell, the Twinkle Toes, and myself, Eva, from Stitching in the Interlake. We'll see you tomorrow, God willing. God bless you, each and every one of you. Bye.